Hello everybody and welcome back to HeMakesMePlay. I am Marius and I am blind. I cannot see and therefore I make other people play video games. Today I make Vincent play Disco Elysium. Hello Vincent.
Hello Marius.
I try to vary the intro every time.
You're doing great.
Do you know what also varies? Every time?
What does?
The murder mystery we're solving in Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
And because it has now moved from being a sort of union riot sort of case to being a possibly global industrial espionage spy thriller.
Yeah,
Right?
possibly.
That's basically what we learned last time.
I mean, it's the most likely
Klaasje
at this
is a
point.
spy. She's a cunning spy lady.
She used to be a spy, and
Yeah.
now she's still hunted for her past
Deeds.
deeds.
Which were
yes.
sort of shitty, let's be honest. Even though we're compromised. Hopefully today we might find out how we're compromised. Because, yeah, that was the big check, right? We have the check with her, with drama, which we're bad at.
Yes.
And which honestly has been useless so far, sort of. It's my impression. It doesn't
yeah.
come up that often. But when it comes up, apparently it's very important.
It's very dramatic.
Yeah, and we would use it to wake up and maybe see through our own cloudiness, our compromisation. So I would say
Hopefully.
we just start out by trying to hit that.
Okay, I have one note on that.
Yeah.
We are not in the conversation right now, and
Yeah.
we're standing in front of her, and we are having a thought.
Okay, let's check the thought.
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all.
This seems like it's referring to something that I forgot.
Well, it was...
Love did him in?
Yes, exactly.
But where did that come up? In our dream?
I think in the autopsy.
When we talked to the corpse?
Yeah.
Okay, and caressed his hair and stuff?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
some of
Yeah.
that.
It's sort of been too long for us.
It's
We
been a while.
took this whole fishing village side trip. It lasted a while. Anyway,
Well, we can say, I was right. Or we can discard the thought.
I was right.
If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
I mean,
Hey, are you having the same thought that I'm having?
I'm not sure. What's your thought?
So the shot, right? The way I
Yeah.
understood the autopsy, it was like through his mouth, up into his skull, right? Through the soft palate. That's the top of your mouth, right? The roof of your mouth, right? So we even conjectured about, like, was it a suicide? And he put the gun in his mouth.
Right.
Like, if the shot is coming through the window, what the fuck is going on? If he's in a kneeling position, how did that go up his palate into his brain?
Yeah.
That seems like an odd angle. And honestly, it seems like the exact angle that a woman who's lying in front of you might hit.
Right. It might also been that he was throwing his head back in passion.
You are right, that's true. And then the angle might work out.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, okay, I don't know if this is visible in the actual game. Man, it feels like we're doing actual police work, which we're not, let's be honest. But which way is the bed facing? And is it at least possible and maybe even likely that they would be facing the window direction? At least he would be facing it and she would be facing away from the window, I guess.
Well, I can't see the bed right now, but the way I remember it is, it's not quite clear in which direction it is facing. It's either towards
okay.
or away from the window. So it's not
Yeah.
parallel to it.
And honestly, it doesn't really matter because they might be lying on the bed in anyway, right?
Yeah, but
Any orientation.
it's important to visualize these things.
Yeah,
to get
I
all
guess-
the hidden clues.
Do you think there's like experts for this kind of stuff in actual police work?
Oh yeah,
Who
isn't
like
that?
know statistically the way that couples will lay on beds?
Okay, well, I was thinking maybe not exactly that, but I was thinking of. Have you ever seen the series Dexter?
Yeah, the blood splatter
Yes,
expert.
I mean,
That's
if
not
the-
a real thing, by the way.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
I mean,
there's a
it's
series
in
about
the
it. It
show.
has
It's
to
a
be.
real thing.
Yeah.
But it's the type of thing I would expect to be real. But
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, hey, maybe there's like one person in all of Europe, Germany, whatever, that is exactly for that knowledge. How couples lay in bed together, how people work in beds in general.
I mean, surely not every orientation is as likely as every other one, right? Surely being at least right angles towards the cushions is more likely, right?
Yeah. Well, I have another question. Do you think anybody is still listening?
Yeah, I know. I was going to get to that, but I like how you did it much better. Yeah, we are just starting out. We should actually play the game, I guess.
Okay.
Though, honestly, we've been sort of good on not going on super long tangents, so I think we deserve this one. And no, but like the actual...
Go on.
No, I am going to go on. I'm going to bring it back, okay? Because like this question of, hey, the angle doesn't work out, that seems like a relevant thing. And maybe the thought is about that. So what's next?
So it says, or it said, if it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate. And we can turn to Klaasje and say, looks like love did him in after all.
Man, but we already sort of said that. But sure, let's do it.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous. People suffer around her.
Yeah.
It appears this one has not been entirely corrupted. This may help. This may help the others see.
That's so good. We may have just gotten a +1.
Yeah.
So this was probably Volition saying that, right?
The last line, yes.
Yeah, and the skill before that is not entirely compromised?
That's Inland Empire.
Ah, yeah, of course. That makes total sense to me, that Volition and Inland work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it also makes sense. Inland isn't completely compromised, but Inland also isn't completely clear-headed on anything.
Yeah.
So it's sort of even keel, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't affected because it's not quite in the same world as Klaasje.
Its insanity shields it from being compromised. Makes perfect sense. All right.
And we can either finish the thought or say nothing and let her answer.
Say nothing.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me, or that it was chemically induced and not real.
And we ask, why?
Easier that way.
She takes a sip, and we can ask, was it real?
I don't know.
She looks down at the yard, then back into her coffee. And with that, we finish our thought.
All right.
Now let's see if we have anything for drama to wear.
Yeah.
Do we wear anything? No, we do
We'll
not.
probably fail. We should just, do the check and fail and then collect XP.
Wait, what? It was drama, right?
Yeah, it was drama.
Okay.
I was just thinking about, should we look at the window first or whatever? But I think the very first thing we should do is this check. Because then we'll be sent on a round trip, probably.
Yeah, probably. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay. We have a bow knot that gives us a +2 to drama. Because it's we are apparently a theater kid when we wear it.
Oh, okay. I don't quite understand why this skill helps you wake up. It's my problem, I guess. It was because she's like playing drama, right? Is that the rationale?
Huh. Yeah, I guess. And apparently we are really good at wearing drama stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because, oh god,
Maybe
we look even weirder than we do normally. So we have now a bow tie, glasses, still the yellow gardening gloves. We are wearing the same red Brooks shoes, which are pretty fancy shoes actually. And then the leather jacket which gives us a +1 to drama.
That's cool.
The insane mesh tank top, also +1 to drama. And the inter-isolary trousers.
Cool.
And
we're wearing this.
Of course, the yellow plastic bag.
Of course. And we just dressed up like this, and now we're gonna step in front of Klaasje to tell her we've woken up. We've seen through your charade.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we're not really talking to her, right? We're talking to ourselves. So we're stepping up to her and just looking at her for
I'm
5
waking
minutes.
up, Klaasje.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
Ah, so sarcastic.
Yes.
We should watch out for the time, I guess. They want to talk to Martin Martinez at some point, and there's a whole list of stuff we want to do.
Right.
But I mean, now we're doing this.
Yeah. So Martin Martinez is past 9 or 9:30 or something like that.
Yeah, I think
So
so.
it's 19:22 at the moment.
Yeah, okay, we still have a little bit
Yeah.
of time.
Okay. And the check is drama, legendary 14, and we are instead of at 1, we are at 5 now.
Wow.
We
Through our clothes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We still get +3 from manipulating your skill set,
Uh-huh.
+1 the laugh that did him in, and +1 lied about making the call.
Uh-huh.
Question mark. And we are at 92% chance now.
Wow. We're gonna wake up then.
We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
But we are awake, sire.
Why?
She
off.
has
What?
been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind. We are a bulwark, unbreached. You've been breached, bulwark. You've been breached like 1,000 times now.
Man, our hubris did us in. We were so sure we could do
Yeah.
it. Did we roll double ones?
Yes, we did.
Oh my god.
Critical failure.
It's sort of fate, yeah. Okay.
So you say, but give us one example of deceit. Just one example.
Also, Volition just had an easy success.
Mhm.
That's why it said we have been breached.
Yeah.
So we have one of 3 examples. The first one is, I remember doubting she made the call she said she made to the police.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, just a proposition. Could the lurid explicitness conceal something less sensational, but more illegal?
Mm.
And number 3, I got nothing. You're right, wise counsel. It is silly of me to imply she
No,
lied.
no. I mean, okay. The easy one is she lied lied by omission about how the guy was killed, right? That's one, where she was being sort of duplicitous.
Right,
But that's not an option here.
exactly.
But number 1, I think I want to take because then we might learn more about that
Yes.
weird thing that Volition
That's what I was thinking.
said. Yeah.
There iseth no doubt the lady could not bear the sight of her lover splayed and disfigured. A horrible story.
Is this, by the way, drama talking
Yes,
all the
of
time?
course.
Is that why it talks in this weird Shakespearean
Yes.
way? Okay.
Is it? No doubt. Lady also.
The lady doth protest too much.
Yeah, lady also written with A-E in the middle.
Nice.
Try not to sweat so profusely in her presence, too. You blow your chances.
There are no chances.
No.
I guarantee
It
it.
looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least for now.
Yeah, at least for now.
Hmm.
It is, as I said, we have to collect XP, but
Yeah.
we have plenty of stuff to do. Man,
Okay.
want to look at that window? Put
Look
on
at the
gear.
window. I want to look at the door before we enter into another loading screen.
Oh, okay.
So there, right, remember there's a second door.
The same
Yeah.
small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Right.
Wanna
So
kick
there's
it in?
just physical instrument, heroic 15, kick the door in, and we have an 8% chance to succeed.
Well, do you have gear for physical instrument?
That's a good question.
I think we should kick it in, right? We have all reason to do it.
Yeah. Come on, physical instrument. Pain threshold we got, but no physical instrument. There has to be something.
Don't we have like a tank top? I guess we were wearing that.
We have multiple tank tops.
Oh, of course.
We have,
As
per-
you do.
perfect, we have the t-shirt Man from Heimdall.
Ah, I'm so glad we bought that.
Yes.
We did buy that.
Also, I'm gonna take off the bow tie.
This whole clothes mechanic, I get what they were trying to do, but especially as you progress in the game and you have a whole arsenal, it does kind of take me out of the fiction a little bit.
Yeah.
Seems a bit like suspension of disbelief killing.
Mhm. Yeah. So, okay, we have
The
a
same small, heavy door.
slight bonus.
No lock.
Alright.
in
So
sight.
instead of, was it 8%? We have now a 17% chance of
Alright.
success.
Hmm.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Oh god, we get an animation.
It sounds painful.
Yes.
You kick it, gung-ho style, entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar rattling inside, laughing at you.
You know, he didn't like extend his leg high enough. So instead he just kicked it with a.
Like you would kick a soccer ball.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
with the
that's
front
not
of
how
the
you
foot.
break a
No.
door open. You put the whole foot in the lock.
Mm-hmm. Gung ho style.
Yeah.
Not
I guess
really
is that what gung ho
I have
means?
no idea.
Yeah, I know the phrase, but I never thought about it.
All right, let's trash the place.
She's into this.
The
Did we
woman-
just lose morale?
No health.
No, okay.
The woman nods approvingly.
Let's not.
Your foot is ready to explode and punish this object.
And we can either scream out, disrespecting the force, and we kick the dog in, or we can swallow the rage.
Kick it again. It's not working.
Nope.
The door receives a thorough disciplining at the cost of your foot. Your foot hurts.
Did we
A
lose
lot.
our foot?
Not yet.
But we're almost gonna die from kicking the door, right?
Yes.
I wonder. I mean, I hope that helped in some way.
I mean, we did get a thought,
Oh, really?
so
Okay.
let's take that.
Bent
Sure.
metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects.
I mean,
That seems a bit rich.
I'm-
Come on.
it could have been, but all we did so far was not succeed on these checks, so it really doesn't.
Yeah, and it's where's this going?
You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a couple type?
I think so, yeah. So we can say number one, gaze upon me, stuff, and despair.
This is silly.
Number two, no, I'm just a disempowered individual trying to make my disempowerment out on everyday objects, or take my disempowerment out on everyday objects. And number three, yeah, I rip shit apart.
Let's say that one.
Okay.
Kudos.
Did we lose more?
No, we gained a thought.
Oh, okay.
Anti-object task force.
It's kind of funny. Let's look at the thought. We don't have slots right now, right?
No, we're still working on two.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I want to slot it in. I just want to know what it says and what bonus it would give.
Wait, why are they all revealed?
What does that mean, revealed?
So there's a list of all the thoughts.
Yeah.
And I remember that there were just a lot of thoughts. There were basically just 3 question marks or something like that, right? And now we see all of them, but we can't click on most of them.
Okay.
Right, so I see here aces high, aces low, coach physical, instrument.
Oh, you
Oh.
mean thoughts that we haven't discovered in the game?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, is that a bug?
I don't
It
know.
spoils us. That's kind of be
This
shitty.
is weird.
Well, let's ignore them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And just look at the one that we have actually found.
Yeah. Might also have been a change with the Final Cut version or something, and we just didn't realize.
Oh, but I mean, you've looked into the menu plenty of times since
Right.
Final Cut.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
anti-object task force. Temporary
Mhm.
research bonus, -2 pain threshold. It hurts. Research time, 2 hours, 15 minutes. And the problem says, take a look at your hands. See how bruised they are? See those little scars? This is Exhibit A. The material world is holding you back. Containers, mailboxes, doors, chairs. They...
It's true. I do hate that container. Sorry, I had to interrupt you there.
Fair enough. They are all your enemies. Always
Yeah.
have been.
Yeah, that's
Atoms
true.
themselves are in on the conspiracy, forming shapes and structures that you hate. You are energy, stuck in a body. You are spirit trapped in matter. Break free. Beat up that lamppost. Let it know you just how much objects suck.
Very good on the energy, Vincent.
Thank you. I really want to kind of research this.
Yeah, I
But
don't know.
not-
We have to prioritize. I think there are
Yeah,
thoughts that
I mean,
interest me more.
Make no sense at all, but I really like how this is written.
Really? Well, yeah. It's fine, I guess. It's silly. I
Yeah.
don't know. Doesn't seem to really tie into the rest of the themes.
I mean,
Or
no,
maybe I'm just being unfair and cranky. I
no,
don't know. Let's move on.
it doesn't fit into our character because,
Yeah.
again, we do not destroy things. We try to, and we fail usually.
Maybe this would be fun in a very physical type character with like lots of electrochemistry and stuff.
Yeah.
Half light and so on. Okay. Well, we'll do the door at some point.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
We are sort of obsessed with doors. That's true. By the way, do we want to take a health potion just because we are low?
So we have 2 HP out of 4, and we have
Yeah.
2 health potions. So yeah, we
Maybe
could take
take
one.
one.
Okay.
Just in case.
Nice. Okay, so we are now inside,
Mhm.
and first of all, I can tell you the bed is facing the window.
Okay.
So if you're just laying there, you're looking.
If they are in
outside.
the most orthodox position that you could imagine.
Yes.
Yeah, but then wouldn't the back of the head of the guy be towards the window?
Mhm.
Oh, but hold on. No, but the bullet didn't enter through like the back of his neck, right?
Don't think so, but it might have been.
I mean, it's possible that it goes through the back of his
Uh-huh.
neck and then still goes through the
Yeah.
palate and then up. But I feel like that would have come up in the. There was just an exit at the top of the skull, right at the back.
No, there was no exit.
No, but you're right. There was no exit wound,
Yeah, the
but
bullet
the
was
bullet was
still-
lodged there,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the game will eventually tell us. There's no point in us actually thinking about it.
Yeah.
Still, we're obsessed with this bed and the window. It does seem relevant, so we can click on the window, right?
Yes. And interestingly enough, it was, or it used to be orange or yellow because
Mhm.
we only could interact because we succeeded on the perception or had high
Mm.
enough perception. And now it's just green as every other interactable.
Yeah, I see.
So let's see what it
This
says.
window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
And
It's the autopsy music.
is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
Actually, I'm sorry. I kind of sneaked at the soundtrack a little bit.
Well,
Yeah. Sneak peeked.
now we know.
But it
fitting.
indicates that this is serious police work now.
Yes. And we have a white check. Visual calculus,
There you
medium
go.
11. What happened here?
We totally have equipment for that, right?
Yes, and we also get a +1 from you've heard what happened. Which is
Kind of makes the check a bit pointless. But
yeah,
okay.
sure.
I get what they mean.
Wait, do we have anything on? No, we
Got
do
glasses or like a hat, I think.
not. Well, let's see. Anything for visual calculus?
Maybe
Nothing
people
so
play this
far.
game who don't do this every time. We're probably more on the power gaming side of the spectrum.
Yes, we have to succeed on every check.
Yeah, I guess people just wear sort of maybe what they like, what looks cool,
Yeah, or
and then just
what
lose.
they just have the one outfit that boosts the stats that they
Yeah,
want to
that
have.
they, which
This
is
window is pristine on
Sorry.
the inside,
no, I shouldn't
unlike
be
the one next to it.
talking so much.
Light
Let's do
from
the
the
check.
desk lamp
I mean,
reflects off
It's
the
good. I
glass
mean, I'm just
in
looking
an
through
untarnished
menus, right?
Golden halo.
So
Yeah.
we have some bonuses. We put on the glasses and a jacket, and now we are at a 72% chance.
All right, let's just do it.
Golden light
nice.
melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
Do you
Huh.
see them? This often happens in visual calculus, right?
Oh yeah, we see multiple things. So as usual, we have very energetic reddish colors, and we have sort of a hologram laying over top. So we have lines for the bullets,
Mm-hmm.
which there are 3 lines. I'm not sure what all they refer
This is
to.
some real Dexter shit, right?
Oh yeah. Then we have, well, you would call it a headshot, but in this situation might be inappropriate. Of the person shot, I think,
Uh-huh.
and of, I think, his corpse right after he was shot.
Oh, okay.
Hindo, didn't she say
He fell forward onto her.
yeah, and this one is lying back on the bed, so with the feet towards the wall on the other end, and the head on the end of the bed towards the window. And
Well, it depends, right, which way they were facing. I'm guessing
Yeah,
she's not pictured
true.
in this
No.
sketch. Yeah, okay. That
Um,
would help, honestly.
yes.
But I guess Harry couldn't deduce that from the window. Okay.
Yeah.
But
then-
how does the bullet, how is it traced? Like, how
Um,
does it show how it enters his skull and stuff?
No, there's just a line that goes through the window,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's all these glass shards
Yeah.
flying outwards and towards him. But there's one more very interesting thing. We have a map of Rovershaw,
Ah, okay, cool.
and we have the whirling-in-rags marked as
Mhm.
A, and
Mhm.
from A there are 3 lines. And
This is like really useful visual calculus stuff.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
we have 3 lines.
Uh-huh.
One of them goes basically through the church and farther back.
That's
and
church theory.
Not quite, because it's basically, where's the? Oh yeah, that's. Do you remember where we found the other corpse?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that was the whole fishing village area.
Yeah, and that spot is marked as B, or
Oh,
B1.
man. Could that... Oh, fuck, Vincent. What if that man wasn't an accident? What if he was a witness and he was killed because of that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. We already wrapped that case. We told the woman. God damn it, Vincent. I knew it. We should have not listened to Kim.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Alright,
There are other
alright.
options here.
Sorry, I'm getting so excited.
Yes. Then remember how I talked about the tower at the dating shop?
I remember the tower as well.
That's option number 2,
Yeah,
B2.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently north of the church is another island,
Oh.
which I don't think we've been to.
Hmm.
There's a
I think we
spot-
could see it once through the telescope thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There are some things on there, some broken buildings, and yeah,
Do you think Lilienne can take us there with her boat?
possibly.
I hope so. That would be a great date.
Yes.
Do
would
some
be.
policing together.
That's marked as spot B3.
Okay.
And so there are 3 lines, all coming from the west, basically, towards the whirling-in-rags. And we have 3 lines here
Mm-hmm.
that go through the window, and only one of them fits perfectly through the hole of the bullet. So there's one of these 3 spots is where the shooter was at.
But when you say only one of those lines fits perfectly,
Yes.
does that mean like, okay, B2 is the perfect one or whatever?
Yes, but these are not, like, the lines are on the screen twice. So there are lines that go that are basically right in this location shown as lines, and then there's in addition to that, there's a map that has also lines that show.
This is not important, Vincent. Let's not talk about the lines. Just tell me, because I know you understand what the game is trying to tell you, right? Just tell me, is it trying to tell us that it has to be like one of these spots, or is it trying to tell us all these 3 spots are possible candidates and they are of equivalent probability of being the origin?
I think it's telling us one of these is the right option.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's not quite clear which one it is, but
Yeah.
we'll find out maybe.
Yeah. All right. Is there a C option? Because we have A and B.
Not really, because there's not A and B. There's A and then B1, B2, B3, and A is
Sure.
the whirling-in-rags.
Yeah, sure. But, you know, if it starts out with being alphabetical,
Yeah.
there might have been a C or a D or whatever.
No.
Okay. So we got 3 spots to investigate.
Yes.
This would, yeah. Maybe you're supposed to get to this point and then go to the fishing village.
Well,
I don't know.
I wonder what else we find out from this visual calculus check, right? This
Yeah,
is
we're
all
not
just
done with it yet, right?
stuff we've seen.
Yeah. And again, that's probably the game will explain everything you just explained to me.
As usual.
Yeah.
So it said, the golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are 2 neon light shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. And we ask, what position are they in?
Yes,
Like
this is a
they
big
say.
question.
The man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
All right. So he
Uh,
was looking towards the window, I guess.
Yeah, and I guess the person that has her head towards the window is Klaasje supposed to be? Because,
she's lying.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not quite easy to see because...
So he's like with his feet more towards the cushion.
Uh,
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm obsessed with this thing. But actually, the reason for the obsession was cleared up. The shot from the window can enter his mouth.
yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the shot's possible direction converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. And we ask, where does it come from?
Mm-hmm.
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Oh, so I guess point A is still a possibility. It doesn't have to be a sniper. And we can, one, inspect the ghostly figures, and B, have a look at point A, the roof.
Mm-hmm.
So it's inspect.
Yeah.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Okay, and then we have a look at point A,
Yeah.
the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
And we can say, number one, shouldn't there be gun residue outside? Or number two, so I'm 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
Ask about gun residue.
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Fair point. And then we say, I'm 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from.
72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot.
But, I mean, then the guy would have seen someone standing on the balcony, right? Aiming a gun at him.
You would think so, yeah.
Yeah. All right, it's one theory, sure.
Yeah.
The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It
Ah.
was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Right. And the door that is currently locked would have been the shooter's escape route,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because how else does he get off the roof?
Yeah.
So that's why we have to kick down that door, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that makes sense with the darkness and stuff. That's like in The Wire, which I think Vincent hasn't seen.
No.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the darkness thing still makes sense if you haven't seen The Wire, but...
No, it doesn't. I'm sorry, Vincent, you cannot understand this now. I'll explain it to you later as we watch The Wire. All 6
Darkness
seasons.
doesn't make sense unless you've seen The Wire.
Yes.
Right.
Or like shooting from dark out. Anyway, what the game said.
So we say, we have options. We can say number one, could the shot have come from inside the room? A closer point.
Yeah, then how did the window break?
Yeah. Number two, are there any arguments against A prime, the roof? Or we can conclude by saying, could there have been another point of origin, further away?
Do number one.
Okay. From inside, a closer point. I mean, the bullet... the bullet was stuck in his head, so it couldn't have gone through and then through the window. Okay.
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
Okay. That's not...
The window wouldn't have broken makes more sense to me.
Yeah. And that's not really visual calculus, right? Visual
Yeah.
calculus is not... This doesn't make logical sense.
This skill isn't like super accurately named, I feel like. I mean, it's the crime scene reconstruction skill, right?
Yeah.
It's the make cool Dexter sketches skill, which is great. I love this skill.
Yeah, we do.
It's not what I expected exactly.
Okay, but next point. Are there
Yeah.
any arguments against A prime, the roof?
Mm-hmm.
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Yeah, I mean, we're only 72% chance.
Yeah.
Sure. So, could there have been another point of origin further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
And we can say, extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez.
Now you have like basically the Star Trek computer.
Yes.
that you talk to.
Enhance!
Okay.
Enhance!
And Gene Roddenberry's wife now reads it out to you. Cool.
Yeah, I'm basically the one that reads out the
Yeah,
computer's
that's right.
response. Great.
Computer, number 1.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
And we say more precisely.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Okay, let's have a look at point B prime, the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
I also like that the camera is zooming around. So we have this little map, right, and it's zoomed within the prime scene, so it zoomed outside the or it moved outside the room to look at the possibility that someone shot from the roof, and now it's zoomed in on the map, and then zoomed even further in on B prime. Very well. It's visual calculus, right? Fits very
Cool,
well.
yeah. I like it.
So at that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account. And with that, we say, have a look at point B prime, double prime,
Yeah.
Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Is that, which one was that? The tower?
That's the tower at the dating spot, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then let's have a look at point B triple prime, the islet.
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer.
There it is, the viewer, yeah. But how do we get there?
I have no idea.
What's the chance for this position, visual calculus?
Yeah, that was what I was wondering as well.
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Yeah, but the difficulty of access also makes the islet really attractive, right? It's the safest spot for the sniper so far to not get spotted, I would say.
Right.
B prime is like, yeah, best shot, but right, there's a lot of traffic. You know, drunk people go there and stumble, apparently.
And even the tower is not that far out from civilization. It's just a stone's throw
that's
away.
right. Yeah, so far I would put my money on B triple prime.
Yeah, either that or the roof.
That's true, yeah. Although my hunch says it wasn't someone so close.
I think.
Yeah, because I think although Klaasje said she only heard the glass shatter, I think if there had been a gunshot, she would have remembered and heard that.
Oh, okay. That's a good point.
But Then again, I don't know if silencers exist in this world, but you know that's a possibility as well, of course.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen Kim use a gun, right? Is it just black powder and an explosion like our guns, or is it differently? Does it work differently? Is it air pressure or something like that? Probably not.
I
Right?
think they have normal explosion guns.
Okay.
I'm not a gun guy, but so
No.
we're gonna have some people viewing who get outraged by this, I'm sure, by
Hey,
our ineptitude.
We knew what rifling is, so.
Sure.
And with that, we can only say, Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the
Oh
roof?
yeah, I would love to hear Kim's opinion.
In Martinez?
From where, precisely?
And we say, let's say B prime, the Broadwalk, B double prime, Land's End, B triple prime, the islet.
Yeah, do all of them. Start with B prime.
It's all one dialogue option. This
Then
is
just
really
ask
weird.
B triple prime.
No. The whole thing I just read
I'm
is
sorry. Now
one
I
dialogue
understand.
option.
Then just click it, Vincent.
Yeah, it's super weird. So we say, let's say B prime, B double prime,
a long
B triple
sentence.
prime. Yes.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
He sounds really pleased, which is nice.
Yeah. He remarks, raising an eyebrow. And we can say, in regards to, what did he ask? What is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from further distance? And we can say, it's okay. Or number 2, much less than from the roof, but still. Or number 3, I'm just being thorough.
I would say number 2. So far.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
That's a good idea. Yeah, there might be residue there, or other indicators. Sure. But I mean, we were going to go there anyway.
Yeah, but every time the coast comes up now, I'm thinking of Lizzie and how she said she's going to go to the coast. It's just a wild comment.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Yeah. We should try to disprove the roof theory at least.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we blink, and that's it.
Turn off the visual calculus.
Wonderful.
Cool. Yeah, I like this police work stuff.
Yeah, I like visual calculus. It's good.
No, it's all coming together.
Okay, where to now?
We could go to the party boys. I think there's more to say to them now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Okay.
Do you think that the other police guys who showed up, are they the time pressure here? Are they gonna be on the case? And they're gonna be the ones who arrest Klaasje? Unless we solve the case quickly enough?
I mean, maybe if we tell them, but I honestly don't know what their function is at the moment because
Yeah.
we talked to them a little bit.
They're not super open to us.
Nothing came of it, and
But the
that's it so far.
possibilities is they're here for the murder or they're here for us, right? To check on us.
Yeah.
But I mean, they haven't done anything except stand in the world.
You know what I just remembered?
Karaoke?
Yes.
Is it open? Is it time?
I mean, there is a disco ball hanging somewhere. Or not a disco ball, but the lighting of a disco ball.
All right. I mean, if that's finally opened up,
Uh-huh.
were we supposed to do that without Kim present?
No, I think that one we are supposed to do with Kim present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think we're gonna go sing a duet with him?
Hopefully he's at least encouraging us.
Yeah. Should we put on clothes for this? Anything with savior flair, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. I think we have some options there.
I mean, just feel it out, right? What looks most disco?
Oh, okay. So not the armor pieces. I get it. Do we even have? No, we have. Well, flare cut trousers. There we go.
Yeah.
We'll take that
With
one.
like various stains of unknown origin on them.
Huh. Okay, the green snakeskin shoes that we used to wear have
yeah.
actually -1 savior fair. So we skip that one.
No, that's not it.
But oversized superstar sunglasses, we take
Oh
those.
yeah, definitely.
What else? Drama, logic.
What shirt are we wearing?
Uh,
The one that gives plus conceptualization?
We are wearing the T-shirt "Man from HeMakesMePlay."
Yeah, that's not super great, I think, for singing.
No, I'm also for the first time in forever. I'm gonna take off the bag.
Yeah,
It seems appropriate.
it's appropriate, yeah. But I would argue, unless you find something better, put on the shirt that we started with. Because it looks disco.
Yeah, but isn't that the one that gives us actually? Oh no, that was the.
It gives plus conceptualization, I think.
Is it just the white satin shirt? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Conceptualization minus suggestion.
Yeah, suggestion we don't need to sing.
Okay, and we have the RCM Commander's jacket. Maybe we can improve that one too.
Yeah, definitely.
The disco ass blazer.
Seems appropriate, yeah. What does that give?
It's pretty cool.
Okay. I kind of like dressing him up just by looks, not just by skills,
Yeah.
honestly.
Also, I'm gonna take the gardening gloves off.
Yeah. Let's make this a real deal.
Mm-hmm. Do we have any other? No other gloves. These are really the only gloves we have.
Would be nice to have stylish gloves. Should look out for some.
Yeah. No. Okay. So we are wearing at the moment the oversized superstar sunglasses.
Yeah, that's good.
We are wearing the 8-eyed Terratorn tie. The Mesquer Bangers red brogues.
Do you want to put on the other tie for this?
Yes. The horrific necktie. Here we
Yeah.
go. Okay. Then the disco blazer.
Yeah, very good.
The white satin shirt and the flare cut trousers.
I think he looks quite dapper. Right?
You know, he's dapper adjacent, I would say.
You can't be dapper adjacent. Adjacent and dapper do not work together.
I mean, he looks like...
You're either dapper or you don't.
Yeah, he looks like he used to be dapper, or it is possible in these clothes to look dapper, but yeah.
It's the sad remembrance of dapperness.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Seems like exactly what we're going for. So, Harry, it's time. Just open up and sing.
Yeah, stretch a little, right?
Sing us the song of your people.
Here we go.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
That's so weird. We just had the most serious, like let's get to business police work. And now it's okay, fuck that. We're putting on stupid sunglasses and flared jeans and are singing karaoke.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't expecting this, but hey,
Yeah.
it's an opportunity.
Oh, God.
What's this, the red check?
The...
Whatever
karaoke?
check this is going to be?
I don't know yet. I don't think
Okay.
so, but first of all, we have to continue.
You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
That's Savior
Stage
Fair.
fright. Stage fright.
Yeah.
So, are you ready for your song now?
He's so
Let
awkward.
me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Okay, so first of all, it is a red check,
Yeah, I thought so.
and it's drama, not Savior Fair.
Damn, that skill, man. Now I want to put on drama clothes.
Do we want to put on drama clothes?
Actually, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I think, let's not power game for once.
Okay,
Let's at least just look cool while we fail.
fair enough, because
What's the chance?
3%.
Well, we hit double ones earlier.
Right.
It would be only fair
Yeah.
if we
It
hit
would be.
double sixes.
Mhm. Okay, so we have one drama. The check is a formidable 13, and we get a -2 because we're too close to the mic.
Can we step further away from the mic?
I don't think so.
We just don't know what we're doing.
Mhm.
Cool.
Okay, so here we go. Red check. Close the eyes.
The air is thick with anticipation. Oh no.
Aren't you glad we get to see how it fails?
Yeah.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. A lump's in your throat suddenly.
Oh boy. He's stepping closer to the mic.
Wonderful.
He's grabbing it.
I would often go there. Oh, that's his voice?
To the top the smallest church in Sansan. Though it once was larger, how the rill may rest there, down through the mist there, towards the seven sisters, towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now
Oh, that's rough.
you're all alone.
Ooh, now he's losing it.
He was so close.
None of this matters.
For a moment, I thought it's strangely compelling.
Yeah, me too. We faded to black. Oh god.
Okay. Can you imagine that this is his voice? And this is how he keeps running around and saying like, I am the law! A lot of things in this game make so much more sense now. Because he's like, I thought he had like a gravelly old guy voice. But he sounds like a, I don't know. He sounds like those teenagers in those jackets.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
But okay, to be fair, I honestly thought at first, okay, this is actually not that bad.
Yeah.
This is actually strangely compelling. Because here's the thing, I don't know if you've ever been to a karaoke event or whatever.
No.
I've seen various people think karaoke, and the worst versions of karaoke is usually not people who like don't hit the notes or whatever. I think this is my opinion. It's like people who are so inhibited that they can't open up, and there's just no energy, and it's just boring to watch, right? At least seeing people who give it their all, but they're just not skilled at it. It's
Yeah.
at least entertaining. At least they're bringing something to the show, right? And so, but there are sometimes these weak sauce people. But this was not weak sauce. Like, he was really giving it at all. And man, that stuff at the end where he's just losing it and I don't know what he's going for. At least he's showing up to the mic, right?
Yeah.
He just doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So what does the game say about this now?
So first of all, we have a task complete. Sing karaoke.
Yeah, we did that.
Gain experience plus 30.
Nice.
And then it says, speaking as the limbic system, it gives us the song text.
Oh. Which I have not completely understood, I have to confess.
Should I go through it?
Sure.
It says, I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in St. Saints, though it once was larger. How the rill may rest there, down through the mist there, towards the seven sisters, towards the pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you are all alone. None of this matters at all.
Do you hear that? It's the most pathetic applause in the world, Harry, made of pity. No one liked you.
Okay, and here we go. Option number 1. Say, you didn't like it, huh? Option number 2. I'm up here singing my fucking heart out, and it's not good enough for you fuckers. Or option number 3. Fuck you. I gave it my fucking best. I gave it everything, and you shit on me.
I know, Harry. You did, Harry.
Yeah.
So in every option, you get sort of angry and belligerent.
Well,
There's no fourth option, right?
I mean, the first option is not as extreme as the others.
Yeah, sure, but it's still kind of pissy.
Yeah. Fair.
In any case, you're abusing your audience
Mhm.
and not being a good sport about it.
Yes.
Number 3.
Okay.
Someone walks out of the room by the front door. Some woman. Is it because of you?
I can say number 1. You don't know what good singing is. This is real singing. I sing about real stuff. Number 2. I sing about how I feel. Fuck all you scum. Or number 3. Just stand there.
That's so awkward.
Yes.
Okay. Why is the limbic system getting involved?
I mean, now it's the karaoke stand talking, so I don't even know what's going on.
That almost slipped by. Like, the song text was given by the limbic system, right? The song text that, by the way, is very appropriate for the situation of the actual church we have found. It even mentions the pale looking forward to the past, which makes no sense. The past is back in time, not forward.
Yeah.
All that stuff. It's very thematic, the song. And the limbic system bringing it up, right? And like it apparently also has some connection to our past, maybe our ex-wife or whatever. I wonder that, even if we failed, is this like a therapeutic moment for Harry? Do you know what I mean? Should we just let him abuse the audience to like the maximum degree to vent his frustration?
Sure.
So then I say, don't stand still. Just like, I think 2 was the most aggressive option, right?
It has the most caps.
Yeah, that's good. That caps is a good indicator. Pick
Okay.
number 2.
I sing about how I feel. Fuck you, scum.
That's it. I'm unplugging it.
I love how he said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize we were still screaming into the mic.
And standing too close to it. In our nasally, high-pitched voice.
That's it.
Yes, exactly.
So he presses stop on the tape carousel.
Yeah.
You hear a little whine of feedback, and then the mic dies in your hand.
Yeah.
Let's go, officer. These people wouldn't know a good performance if it beat them in the ass.
Oh my god, I love Kim so much.
Huh.
That's so kind of him. Was he the
Yeah.
one clapping?
I don't think so, but possibly.
Oh, but it's so edifying what he says.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Kim so much.
Yeah. He's a real.
I love the friendship these two have.
Yeah. So do we say you liked it? Or do we just put down the mic?
Yeah, ask him if he liked it.
Detective Dubois, it was downright tragic. Now, let's go.
All right.
He bows lightly.
It's so kind.
I mean it, he thinks.
Ooh.
Is it empathy?
That's esprit de corps,
Oh, okay.
which I understand as that's
I'm-
not he truly means this. That's
Well-
I, as a fellow police officer and your partner, really mean it.
But what does he mean? It was tragic, or now let's go? I mean it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think he was referring to tragic, but tragic
Yeah,
not,
okay.
and it was tragically bad. It was tragic as in the song is sad and therefore tragic.
Yeah. that
And
was
we did
awesome.
it because we made a tragic rendition.
Yeah. I can live with tragic. Mm-hmm.
To him, being a cop in the RCM was truly expressed in that performance.
Seriously?
Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay.
okay. And hey, that's conceptualization check. We gain 10 XP. Woo!
Nice.
And we put down the mic.
Okay. This was sort of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to see how the...
I know, I was going to say, well, we can get back to this at the end of the episode.
Mhm.
Maybe we'll have a little bit of a surprise there.
Okay. So, where to now? We are going
Hardy
to the
Boys?
coast. Oh, right. The Hardy Boys.
It's you again.
Every time.
Yeah. I forget what we actually want to do with the Hardy Boys.
Well, it says here, okay, I talked to Klaasje. Now I need to talk to Ruby. Right, and that's what
Oh,
I
yeah, Ruby.
want.
Okay, let's see if we can get a lead on Ruby.
Why?
He leans back and regards you with curiosity. And we can say, number one, because she's your real leader. Number two, I'm going to level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer. Number 3. I've seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium.
What?
The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear.
Did we actually have that?
We might have, but I don't remember.
There's a lot that happened, I guess. Any other options?
Number 4. Look, I need to pin this on someone, and I've decided to pin this on her.
No.
Number 5. I suspect she killed the victim. That's why. And the last option, number 6. She is a suspect in another case I'm investigating. A drug smuggling.
That's funny that comes up here. We haven't really followed the drug smuggling thing that far,
No.
but it's very likely that it would lead us to Ruby. So the game is now, I guess, sort of anticipating that. I'm leaning towards number 2, just level with Titus.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not.
Okay.
Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
He throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. The big guy sighs.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
We could if you just tell us what we want to know.
Also, Titus, did you like the song?
I wonder if that would have given us a bonus for
Yeah.
every scene in the Whirling. in the
Yeah,
future.
possibly.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
Is the window updated now?
Oh.
We should check on it.
Yeah. So we have a white check again.
Oh, wow, okay.
Logic, impossible 18. Present a solid theory about why Ruby could have done it. And we get a +1 because we saw the winch outside.
Mm-hmm.
A +1 because we reconstructed murder scene.
Mm-hmm.
And a +1 because we found the antique rifle.
Oh, wow. I was wondering if the rifle is involved, but that's not a sniper rifle, right? That would never make that shot.
Yeah.
But, okay. I mean, I guess that'll be in this theory that Harry
Mhm.
constructs. But, I mean, sort of feel-good hippie gaming is over. Let's put logic gear on, Vincent,
Yes.
before we do this.
And I also really want to see what the window holds. in
Oh,
store.
yeah, we could do this before we do this check, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. I guess you don't need to put on logic gear for that.
I'm just waiting for Titus to actually step away.
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window.
Yes, we do.
Interesting, because now we have a new white check there.
Oh, so many checks.
Perception, sight, heroic 15. Look out the window.
Again.
Mhm.
It's like we've done that before, but we succeeded, but it was too early.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, put on perception gear, I guess.
So, +1 because inland told you.
Yeah.
+1 mysterious door scene.
The one in the kitchen or the one on the balcony?
There are
I
so
guess
many. I have no
yeah,
idea.
I guess the balcony door was not mysterious.
Mhm.
Must be a kitchen door.
Then +1 a bird flew by. Wing beats. What?
Makes no sense.
+1 you've been here for a long time. This is just a pity bonus, I think.
Does it say that? Or
And
did you
then
say
there's
that?
a +2. Really, you've been here for ages.
Oh man.
It's an extreme pity timer.
Yeah, I don't. It's also we have spent now, especially a lot of time running back and forth in the rags.
That's true, yeah. Seeing if we have anything for perception.
I think we do, but it's also a good skill for us. I think.
We have boots for perception.
Of course.
Sure. Pretty
Tremor
sure.
sense.
Yeah. Oh, right. We have glasses, but they give us -1 to perception.
No.
No. Okay,
No,
we
really.
actually only have boots.
Okay.
And then 2 other items that give us a minus.
I'll take
Wait,
it.
are we wearing anything that gives us... No. Nothing of these things. Nope. Okay, but even with
Again.
that,
You find yourself looking at that big old window.
we had 92% chance.
All right. Let's see if we can do it.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light
Oh.
yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
Oh.
No way. Oh my god.
Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find.
Holy shit. Is that the key to the door?
To which door, though?
The mysterious door, Vincent.
On the balcony?
No, the kitchen door.
Oh.
That's the. Forget about the balcony door being mysterious. I don't think it's mysterious.
I mean, okay, here's the thing, though. If Ruby is involved with the killing, the balcony door would also make sense.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. The balcony door doesn't have a key. It's a bar holding it from the other side.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Okay.
can we just get the key?
That would be easier. But no, we say out loud, someone hid a key in the bush, and we point at the window.
Of course.
The big guy looks behind him. And we can say, number 1, I need your guys to hand the key to me. Number 2, can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing?
Or you have to like physically get past the Hardy Boys to get to that key.
I guess. Oh, okay. So I guess wait. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. So there are like branches around the window. But I thought the whole thing was referring to bushes outside the window, and I guess that's not the case.
Yeah, there are trees or bushes inside.
Not really trees or bushes, just like
Plants.
yeah, plants. Like you sometimes see in restaurants, just like
Sure, restaurants have plants.
yeah, but not
But
really.
branches and bushes refers to not those plants usually.
Yeah, that's why it's irritating. But
Well, I mean, it's the only option we have to follow this dialogue, so...
yeah, man, I can't remember the plant. What's the English word for efeu?
Ivy.
Ivy, yeah. It sort of looks like that, just
Okay.
like ivory.
I don't think I'd refer to that having branch. Well, kind of.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
very weird. And it's also
Branch makes me think of tree branch.
yeah. There's also cloth on top of the.
I would call that a vine. Sorry.
a vine. Sure.
Yeah.
It's a little bit,
Yeah,
but apparently
okay.
there's the keys inside.
Mm-hmm.
So we can see, say either I need you guys to hand the key to me. Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing?
Yeah.
Or Titus, can you hand the key to me, please?
It seems very equivalent. Where are we? What choice is it? Just ask Titus, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not your janitor, cop. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I wonder.
There's nothing there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If he says it's there, it's there.
The lieutenant takes his glasses off to clean them, then puts them back on. Okay, so do we just do it ourselves?
Can we?
Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't
Okay.
think any sliding would really help right now.
Mm-hmm. We have.
Sorry, fucko.
Mhm,
Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The Hawthorne's got a bitch of a bite.
Wait, so it is outside?
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, okay, do we have to do the Ruby theory check and succeed on that so that then they will let us slide past? This all of a sudden seems like a very Monkey Island kind of puzzle.
Yeah. Really weird.
And yeah, can we go at it from outside? That would be a question
Also-
after what he just said.
Now I realize there are actually plants in the corner, but only in the corner. So
Okay.
maybe they're referring to I don't know anymore.
But I mean, have you seen the actual key somewhere, or have
No.
they've just talked about it?
Yes.
So that makes it hard to. Yeah, I see. Okay.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
So it is. Okay, whatever.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch
Oh.
and slides it across the table.
Thank you.
Thanks, Theo. That was unexpected.
And we take the key.
I guess he's like, I'm old. This is gonna happen anyway. Just make
Yeah.
it move along faster.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Cool.
And we can say thank you and not to the old man. Or we can say, does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the union box window? Or number 3, look at the key in your hand. I wonder what door does this
Oh,
open.
come on. First, thanks, Theo, because that was nice.
Don't thank me. I don't give 2 shits about your key.
There is a silence around this man's words. Unlike Titus, they're afraid of him. That's the type of respect he commands.
Yeah, he was also the first one to actually be willing to fight us in some capacity.
He
Right?
made the most substantial threat, yeah.
Mhm. Okay, we're back to the previous menu. We can just leave or ask why this
Yeah, ask.
key was hanging outside the union box.
Yes, ask.
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Okay.
I guess they're lying? I don't know.
Yeah. No idea. And then the last question, I wonder what door does it open?
Mm-hmm.
It could open the door in the kitchen.
Oh,
The
really?
blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there.
We'll find out.
It's worth a try.
Okay. And then we leave and go
Yeah.
to the workshop.
I would say so, yeah. This would be an ideal spot for a cliffhanger, but like I cannot do this. I need to know.
Yes.
We might open it and then there's a big puzzle behind it, and we'll do that
Uh-huh.
next time. But like I have to know what's behind this door.
Well, here we go.
You see a heavy steel door
Oh,
with
yeah.
a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
And we try the workshop spare key on the door.
Yeah.
The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then the lock clicks. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb haunted by regal spirits from distant ages. No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop.
So it's loading.
I was just out of saving. But now we are in the workshop. Okay, there are most prominently, I think, the equivalent of pinball machines here. Or maybe these are crypts? I'm not sure. Well, but-
Crypt?
Yeah, like baby crypts. Or crypts?
Oh, cribs. Okay, like a bed for a baby. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is super creepy.
Yeah, it's also surprisingly very dark in here. And there are...
You have a flashlight, right?
right.
Would that help?
It's not that dark. I mean,
Okay.
we can still see. But I'm going to click some buttons.
Yeah.
So one of these pinball machines or crypts. This pinball says Franco-Nigerian.
Okay.
The theme is horses and swords. And then there's another one. This pinball is White Deora. The back glass shows a female figure in mourning. There's another.
White morning.
There's another button at the same pinball machine. A note. NB. The spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window.
Thanks.
Maybe don't put that in the room you're having the whatever. We can also, I think that's some loot here. Yes, that's, oh god, we have 5 real.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yes, we're rich. We
Yeah.
have exactly 15 now. And
Oh man, we could buy the die. I think.
we should also
And
think
pay
about
guard. Yeah, I
guard.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's still 7
Always
real
the
away.
problem.
Okay, but that was that room. And now there is not exactly a door. It's more like, do you know these elevators that have just the The
like grate or whatever.
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, sure. Is it an elevator?
I don't know, but I'm gonna click it,
Yeah,
and then we'll see.
I can't
This
stop.
small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages.
Is it
The latticed
oh my
cage
God.
is open, inviting you to step inside.
If we go up, will we be on the other side of Klaasje's door?
Yeah, that could be.
Oh my God, Vincent, we have to keep playing. I can't stop.
Okay,
What
so
can we do here?
first of all, we look in.
Yeah.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in.
Of course. What's nougat?
Nougat.
Oh, okay. It smells like that in the why?
Yeah. Why that and sweat?
It's not a good combo.
No.
Anyway.
Maybe it's some form of shower shampoo thing. I don't know.
Maybe
Like
we'll
just-
find out.
Yeah.
The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
88.
That's
What year was it?
isn't
Like
it
50s, right?
50, yeah.
So that was the last century.
Yeah.
Do you think this is gonna be safe?
Sure. We'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen, right?
I don't know. We crash and die. Anyway,
Yeah.
maybe it doesn't even work. Let's try it out.
So we can, number 1, look at the elevator controls.
Yeah.
Number 2, say, it says the last maintenance was in 88.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, say, I wonder what this elevator was used for. Or number 4, close the doors and go up.
So, some people would just take number 4, but that's
Mhm.
not us. Start with number 1.
Look at the elevator
Yeah.
controls.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descente, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
Of course.
Huh.
Okay. So I don't know what these monter and descente or
Yeah.
whatever it's supposed to be.
I don't know either.
Yeah, but I would assume it's like first and
Yeah, or
second
like
floor?
basement.
Yeah.
and
yeah.
upstairs. I don't know.
Okay. Then it says the last maintenance was in 88.
Mm-hmm.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
Okay, of course. It's technology. Kim wants to try it out.
But we can say either this elevator was last maintained in the future, or we can say 88. This elevator was maintained a long time ago.
A long time ago.
At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
It does sound excited. Then the next option is, I wonder what this elevator was used for.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
He taps the on the guttering light bulb. It's
Yeah,
going
that's a
in the dark.
mistake.
Yeah. Okay. And then we close the doors and
Step in.
go up.
Yeah. Goes up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we end up with Klaasje.
We're in the loading screen. And here we go. So it's sort of an office space /
Got the ominous music.
yeah. We are where we expect it to be. So we
which
are
is
at the moment we are basically in a room behind the room, the bedroom of Klaasje,
How do you know that?
because I can see Klaasje's bedroom.
I see. Okay.
Uh-huh. And yeah, there is a desk. There's another pinball machine. There are shelves with just lots of boxes on them.
All right.
Looks like a working area. And there's a button on 3 windows
Okay.
right next to us.
I would say, Vincent, we
Mhm.
start investigating this next time.
Okay.
Because now we made the connection.
Yes.
I think I sort of get what was behind the magic door.
Mm-hmm.
the other door.
Yes.
The key was basically the key to both doors. And I like how, I guess there's 2 ways to get in here, right? You either kick it down, and I guess, what happened? Well, you can't really find that bush key earlier, right? The game just blocks you from it. It literally just says it's too early.
Yeah.
You basically can only find it once you would have access by kicking the door as well, I guess. Right? Maybe. It seems to me that way.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know exactly, but it will make sense, yeah.
I'm getting more and more curious about replayability of this game.
Yeah.
And how that works.
I'm still a little weirded out by the fact that this window, like, we looked into it once, and it just told us, well, it's not time yet, and now we have to do the white check again.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a bit cheeky.
Yeah.
I'm not totally... But, okay, wasn't too bad. It's only happened once. That's fine. If the game kept doing that to us, then that would be a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But, yeah, thanks, Vincent, for reading to me so wonderfully.
Oh, my pleasure.
I think we again made a lot of progress today. If you, dear viewer, also enjoyed our progress, or maybe you were annoyed by lack thereof, because we went into any tangents, or we sang useless karaoke, which we failed, then you can tell us in the comments. We're always happy to hear from you guys. You can subscribe to the channel, and you can follow us on Twitter @Max_play. And now we're done. You can close the video now if you don't want to get spoiled or anything. It's done, okay? And normally I would give Vincent last words now or whatever, but as a special Easter egg and sort of boon to ourselves, could you go on YouTube and just like pull up the successful karaoke check?
Oh.
I want to hear it. I want to hear what Harry sounds like if he's like singing well and stuff.
Someone dims the light as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
Would be funny if it's just exactly the same.
And just the reaction at the end is different.
I would often go there.
Oh my god, I see. Okay, I get it now.
To the tiny church there.
Okay, let's just hear it. Oh, this is so cool.
The smallest church in San. Though it once was larger. How the real may rest there.
It's like Tom Waits.
Yes.
Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there. In that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters. At all.
Alright, and with that, we say goodbye.